The Holy Gospel of Jesus Christ according to St. John. John chapter 19 verses 25 to 27. Standing by the cross of Jesus were his mother's sister, Mary the wife of Clopas, and Mary Magdalene. When Jesus saw his mother and the disciple whom he loved standing nearby, he said to his mother, "Woman, behold, your son." Then he said to the disciple, "Behold, your mother." And from that hour, the disciple took her into his own home. Beneath the cross, where love is fulfilled. Dear friend, have you ever felt like your life is a raging storm, everything swept away, leaving you standing alone, weak, and helpless? Have you ever stood in silence with tears streaming down your face, not knowing what to say, not knowing what to do, feeling like your heart itself was being pierced? If you've ever felt that way, I invite you to close your eyes and imagine the scene beneath the cross that day. The wind howling, the sky darkening, the crowds dispersing, yet still standing there are Mary, the mother of Jesus, a few women, and the beloved disciple. They did not run, they did not scream, they simply stood there, quietly present. In the midst of such a dark and sorrowful scene, love remained, quiet, persistent love that no suffering could extinguish. Jesus, in the depths of his agony, did not think of himself. His heart was still full of love for those he loved, his mother and his beloved disciple. He entrusted them to each other, his mother to the disciple, and the disciple to his mother. From that moment, a new family was born, a family of hearts that know how to love. Mary, steadfast in sorrow. The image of Mary standing at the foot of the cross always moves me. Have you noticed? The Gospel does not say she knelt or collapsed, but that she stood. She did not scream. She did not curse fate. She did not question God. She stood in silence, in tears, yet filled with quiet strength. I once heard a story about a mother who lost her only son in a tragic accident. Grief overwhelmed her, and she could hardly stand. Yet after many days of weeping, she chose to do something beautiful. Every day, she walked to a nearby orphanage and spent time with the children, playing with them, reading to them, teaching them. She said, "My son is gone, but I cannot let the love in my heart die with him. I want that love to continue in the lives of these children." Do you see? Mary was like that. Though her heart was pierced, she stood, she loved, she opened her heart to receive the beloved disciple as her own son. Love does not die, even in the midst of suffering. 3. The beloved disciple. A heart that knows how to love. While the other disciples fled in fear, John remained, standing beside his Lord and Mother. His faithfulness reminds me of a story about a little boy named Daniel. One night, a fire broke out in Daniel's home. In the panic, everyone rushed to escape, but Daniel suddenly remembered that his grandmother was still inside. Without a second thought, despite the smoke and flames, he ran back into the house and pulled her to safety. When asked why he risked his life, Daniel simply smiled and said, "Grandma has loved me my whole life. How could I leave her behind?" John was the same. His Lord, his beloved Master, was suffering. How could he abandon him? He stayed, not out of obligation, but because his heart was full of love. And through that love, John received a precious gift, the care of Mary. the mother of Jesus. IV. A new family. We are included. Dear friend, do you realize that in those final moments, Jesus was also looking at you? When he said to Mary, "Behold, your son," and to John, "Behold, your mother," he was not only speaking to them but also to us. From the cross, Jesus gave us a family, Mary, our loving mother, and brothers and sisters in faith to walk with us on our journey. In this family, you are not alone, you are not abandoned. Whenever you suffer, know that Mary stands by you, just as she stood beneath the cross. Believe that, dear friend, let it comfort your heart. Verses living love each day, a gentle invitation. Perhaps you are caught in the busyness of life, overwhelmed by worries, and sometimes feel your heart grow hard, unable to sense God's gentle love anymore. But remember, love is still present, quietly waiting for you. Take a moment to slow down. Try to love someone who is hard to love. Forgive someone, even when you feel they don't deserve it. Share a smile, even when your heart is heavy. And most of all, don't hesitate to run to Mary. Tell her the things you cannot say to anyone else. Let her embrace you, soothe your wounds, and remind you, my child, even in your suffering, you are loved, you are not alone. V. Conclusion. Walk in peace. Dear friend, beneath the cross, we learn a precious lesson. Love has the power to transform all pain. Jesus, in his final agony, did not just die, he gave. Mary, in her deepest sorrow, did not close off her heart, she opened it to receive a new son. You and I today are also called to live like that, to give, to love, to stand firm in the face of trials. May Mary always stand by your side, sheltering you like a loving mother. And may Jesus fill your heart with peace, joy, and strength so that each day, even in the small sufferings of life, you may live fully, in love. Dear friend, take heart, you are not alone, you are loved, and there is a spiritual family always waiting to welcome you back into the embrace of love and peace. Mary, our mother, teach me to stand firm beneath the cross as you did. Teach me to love as you loved, and to be a faithful disciple of Jesus. Amen.